Well, it is, and you're exactly right about Dr. Toomey. She's got great experience, and this is something, as I said last night, Bill, that we have been preparing for weeks and weeks in regards to this, to develop a plan to make sure we were ready when this day came. I mean, obviously we were hoping it wouldn't, but I think it's pretty normal that states are going to continue to see increases in this, so we don't want to try to run from that fact. We just want to deal with it. We were prepared for what happened yesterday, and we're continuing to prepare for, what may happen in the future. We don't know what that is, but we'd rather over-prepare and hope for the best in that regard. But that's what they're doing right now, is they're tracking the contacts down. That'll be part of the Department of Public Health's investigation. I will say the CDC reacted very quickly to the test results. We got those back in 2 days, which I think may have been the fastest in the country. So that process is getting better. I'm certainly appreciative of the President and the Vice President, the actions that they've taken, the constant communication that we've had. I spoke to I was on a teleconference with the Vice President yesterday morning with our task force, and then I spoke to him again last night. They continue to reiterate the full backing of the federal government is at our disposal, along with the other states that are experiencing what we have now and what others may in the future. So I feel good about where we are, but we are literally working 24/7 on this issue right now. Well, biggest thing is for people to use good common sense on situations like this. As many doctors have said, as Dr. Toomey said, as the folks at the CDC and others are saying, use good hygiene when you're in public places. Keep your hands washed if you can. If you can't do that, use hand sanitizer. Try to reduce touching your facial area. If you're sick, do not go out. Call your healthcare provider. Don't go to the doctor first. Call them, talk through the symptoms you're experiencing, your travel history, and then they can develop a plan for getting you into the office. So really, a lot of these things are common sense. The risk remains very low. The individuals that are infected in Georgia, very, very mild symptoms, so we feel really good about that. And obviously, if you've been traveling to places like China, South Korea, or Italy, your risk is a lot higher than people that have, not done that. So just be very smart. If you start seeing symptoms, stay at home and call your medical provider. I would say there's a lot of resources there for folks like you, Mayor, and other, policymakers and folks that are in charge of stakeholder groups. We've got that information through the Department of Health now, and we'll have more of that coming out in the next day or two that you can share with your constituents. Yeah, good morning, Congressman. That's correct. Chancellor Wrigley is part of the task force. He actually commented in one of our meetings yesterday thanking Dr. Toomey for the communication that they've had with the university system in dealing with these students. I think the action that they've taken is appropriate for that, and we were certainly on top of that and appreciate Chancellor Wrigley's response.